It's your boy T Beezy back again with another blog, yo. This is the 5th and final one. I've done them all. I saved what I thought was the best for last, based on I don't know. I did watch the Verb versus Shine battle a bunch of times. Like, K-Shine was destroying that nigga. Like, I was so amped watching it. It was crazy. But I mean, for sheer entertainment value and like shock value of what you was seeing that you wasn't expecting, like this battle, man, I'm gonna say this now before I say anything else. This is gonna hurt. JAZ, honey. I feel like Queen's flip. I don't know if y'all seen that video where he was didn't want to say what really happened, but shorty, like, JAZ, baby, you got. She put them hands on you. You got washed. Like, that was ugly. That was ugly. And like JAZ stood there like a champ, and she took her ass whooping like a soldier. But my nigga, she got dealt a vicious blow. That was ugly to watch. Like, that was hard to watch. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, Verb was kind of walking around. He was smiling, and I think he knew like what was happening to him, and he could see it setting up to be a victory for Shine, and he knew what was coming. And I think JAZ was like, in her mind, she thought she still had a chance. Like, I think she was standing there. She was trying to stay within herself, keep her bars in her head, stay ready for when it's her turn. She be good to go. Don't get down on yourself. Stay high. Keep your head up. You know, but her head was up, and that whole big ass head was getting rocked. She was popping shorty in her head left and right, like the whole round. JAZ has good schemes. She has good angles. Her bars are really dope. I like the way JAZ approaches the game, except it's a little bit flat in comparison to somebody who is out that bitch throwing wordplay like you don't believe. Shorty got some. She can take out niggas for real. Like, her word game is vicious, and I don't want to accuse her of having somebody else write her shit, but man, it's hard to believe a female is that nice. But I'm gonna give her all the credit in the world, man. She handled her shit against JAZ, and I thought she was gonna be another top artist to fucking crumble under pressure and have a 1 or 2 chokes and shit. But I don't know why I thought that, because I hadn't seen her do that in any other battles. So man, much respect to Official. Official was working. The first 2 rounds she clearly won. It wasn't even like, let's talk. Like, this is why it's ugly. I feel bad for JAZ, because this is what happened. I watched the video, a battle recap that she did on her own battle against Official. JAZ says that she won the first round and the 3rd round. When? Like, how, Sway? Sway. How? Like, JAZ, you really think you won the 1st and the 3rd? Okay, let's forget the 3rd. Like, okay, JAZ came out in the 3rd, and she was having fun with it. And I don't know, maybe she did kind of realize maybe she wasn't going to win this battle or whatever, and people were going to feel like she lost. But she came out in the 3rd pretty much like Clips. They both had good 3rds, and if you wanted to give them the 3rd, I could see how you would do that. I think Charlie won his 3rd more convincingly than she won her 3rd, but nonetheless, I could say giving them the 3rd was fine. But 1st and no, you didn't win 1st and 3rd, sweetheart. I'm sorry. She came in and put the bullets on your ass, and that shit was crazy. I'm in traffic right now. It's like really fucking with my video, but I mean, like I said, we gonna power through this shit. I don't care. I'm a rebel. So let's just keep it a G. She got aced, like, big time. She took headshot after headshot. Shorty had bar, setup, scheme, bar, setup, scheme, bar. I mean, she was popping her from every angle. It didn't even matter where the shit was coming from. She was just getting busy on JAZ. And JAZ, like, I think, like, just the way, and I didn't want to accept it at first, but I think it is true. I think it's just her setup is too slow and too long. And she don't have bar, 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 bar. And I think it just don't carry over well on the main stage, and it just seems slow. But what she did the 40 was, woo. What she did the 40 was nuts. I watched that battle about 5 times myself, so I know she got it up in there to really take a bitch head off, but she did not do it that, she did not have it at Nome. I want to see more JAZ. Like, official, you my new, you, just like Smack got a shooter, official she's a fucking sniper, nigga. She's sitting in the bushes, and she got a whole barrel of bullets waiting to fucking use. She dumping them bitches out one by one. Sure, he's a monster. But I loved watching that battle. I had fun watching it, but it was a little hard to watch. Like, it was hard seeing JAZ go down like that. I'm sorry, JAZ, again, like, you got aced. You got cooked. I don't know how you say you got the first and the third, baby, but that ain't what happened. Like, I'm sorry. That is not what happened. So, again, shout out to everybody that participated on the Nome card. The Nome card was dope. Next time, I will be buying the live stream because I don't want to miss out. I would love to do these vlogs like the night of the battle. Like, I didn't come out with everything Monday or Sunday because I really wanted to assess everything completely. I didn't want to have to backtrack on who I thought won something. So I've been watching them diligently, like one after the other, and then watching another one on top of another one, and then reverse and go back and watch one again. And like, I've really been on these battles, and I wanted to have clear, precise decisions on who won what and why I thought that. So, I apologize for the delay. I try to be a little quicker with it next time. On the rookies versus vets card, I actually was doing them the same day of the release. Smack was popping them out like you wouldn't believe, and so now, I don't know if they're still going to release those battles considering they already streamed on YouTube already. So I would love to see the clean edited version, just for effect. But the Nome card was super dope. Here's a little preview of something I'm working on, and I gotta do this quick because I don't want it to be a super long ass video. I'm working on a top 10, like a rank of battle rappers, strictly, listen to me closely, strictly URL battle rappers, who I think is the top 10, not my personal favorites, who I think are actually ranked in the top 10 whether I like the artist or not. I've been really working on this, trying to put it together, especially after this event. I had to rearrange a couple of names because some people went up, some people went down. I don't know. I would love to get y'all input. If you got time, please, at the bottom, rank top 10. Like, who you think the top 10 battle rappers are. I will compare them to my list. It may cause me to rearrange my list and rethink some things. Maybe clean up a couple of things as far as who won what battles and why. But please, at the bottom, if you got a minute, who you think the top 10 battlers are. You can go into why. I'll break down the video on why when I set it all up and I get it going. I'm going to do it a little different than I usually do my other videos. I might do 2 or 3 battlers at a time and start from 10 and work my way all the way up to number 1. So we're going to see, I want to put that out maybe before the week is out, so stay tuned for that. If you get a chance to come back on YouTube and look for that, please do. Subscribe. Track me down on Instagram. Track me down on Twitter. Track me down on Facebook if you want. If you want that information, instead of me saying it right now and having you try to type it out, what's your information, and then I'll reply and let you know what it is. So, it's your boy T-Beezy signing the fuck off. I'm gonna always respect the culture, because I love this shit to death. I advise y'all to do the same, man. I'm out.